Good morning, legends. So this is going to be a video specifically on PEPE, a pattern that I have found on my own. I don't typically follow like YouTubers or Twitter people. Of course I have in the past, but long term, eventually you get burned because and my voice is a little raspy and I'm under the weather, so apologize for that. But as I was saying, I mainly just follow maybe like one person, maybe two, but I try not to follow, more than that because they often have conflicting ideas and, well, you get confused. But I guess brief overview since my last video. Trump coin has basically been a ritual that has sucked retail attention and all of their money, right? Bringing all these new people into something that only went up for like 1 day, maybe 2 days, and since then has been just correcting. Already down 85%, little to no volume as you see here, and just a rug pull. So rug pull by Trump himself, advertising it from directly on his Twitter, like on his inauguration day, or what was it, the day that he won the election on the 20th. Same thing with Melania, he did that as well, straight down. But we're here to see the opportunity at hand, right? So of course, before now that retail has been confused and shaken out and just not sure, like, we're supposed to have the most crypto friendly president ever, right? Why is the market going down? Well, they're here to basically shake you out, get your coins, and then send it up, having you, be the exit liquidity. So, and I myself has been, included in that. So I'm not saying I wasn't shaken out from this, but there's no shame in it. These elites, they have AI machines well before AI was a known thing. They have, monitoring the social media of all these socials, YouTube, TikTok, whatever it may be, X. Okay, to see the sentiment in order to basically outplay the masses. That's the only way to win in this game. So I can't talk about PEPE without first talking about Ethereum, because PEPE is by nature a Ethereum beta. It is directly correlated with Ethereum. Every time Ethereum goes down, PEPE does the same, but stronger. Same thing with Ethereum. When it goes up, PEPE goes up, but in multiples. So quick showing of that. All right, just so we could lay out the foundation. All right. As you see here, when Ethereum peaks up, so does PEPE, and when it goes down, so does PEPE. So on this move here, Ethereum went up 80%. Same time frame, PEPE went up here 10x. So a 10x the ratio. Now as Ethereum went down, PEPE went down 60%, Ethereum went down only 50%. Now it went up here another 100%, whereas PEPE went up 4x on that same time period. So roughly speaking, I'm using those round numbers, but you get the point. I don't need to go into detail because, well, this video will take too long. So I'm seeing patterns here with Ethereum stemming from January to February from each cycle, as well as 2024. So let's go to our last two cycles of 2017 January. Man, Ethereum price was like $3. What was it? Jesus. Like a couple dollars, guys. So here we have, and remember these dates that I'm going through. Here around February the 20th, it bottomed out and then went up. That's one example. I'm not going to go through the prices or the percentages because that's unrealistic for today's time, as Ethereum is the number 2 market cap coin now. So that's 2 cycles ago. 1 cycle ago in 2021, let's find the January time. January to February. See here, February 25th, 20s, it bottomed out again. It went up to the early March. Then it had a sizable correction into mid-March. But you see the pattern here. 20th of February is the bottom into early March. Now going into today's time, we are again bottoming in February. Right now is February 12th, and we are seeing some relief in the crypto market. So I'm expecting to the 20th, it's going to have a next impulse up. So now we go on to PEPE. Now that we know it's correlated to ETH, what did PEPE do? And of course, it doesn't have a cycle of 2017 or 2021, so we can only look at 2024. What happened in January and February of 2024? Well, it topped here in January 11, and it's bottomed here on the 5th. Okay, remember those numbers. February 5th bottomed. I pulled a fib through that buying climax here of early Jan to early February, and I found a pattern that is playing out, and I'm playing. So I looked at it even more deeper. I pulled it in the 4-hour. So let's go into it now. With these red dots here, you see it is maintaining higher highs and higher lows since the early February selling climax, the absolute bottom of the local cycle. And then it trails up to February 10th, has a small last kind of buying opportunity here at the 236 on the reverse fib, while maintaining higher highs and higher lows, right, as you see here. So could we be doing the exact same play now that the sentiment has been reset? All the new people that got on into crypto because of Trump, because of the inauguration, because of the Trump meme coin, they've been selling at a loss. They've given up again. That's the perfect time for the market makers to finally send it up again, so they could buy the coins higher. And basically it's the same thing over and over again. Retail and the masses just absolutely gets destroyed because they don't know what's going on. Someone has to win, and while the whales and the elites, they're gonna do everything in their power to win. So as we see here, mid-February as well, is the time that we had the impulse up into early March, and I'll show you right here. So mid-March is where we're at right now, as this green box, as the orange box is. We're basically in right now on this time frame until, as you see on the bottom there, the 20th of February is basically the last like week of the month until we gigascend. And looking at this number, I'm just going to measure it from here on the orange box, because if I measure at the absolute pico bottom, I mean that's a 13x in about 37 days in a month. This was last year. Of course, PEPE now is on a different market cap. It's much higher, and it's on Coinbase as per the listing a couple months back. So the odds of it doing good numbers is very high, it being on Coinbase, but I'm not expecting 10x from just a month. So anyway, from the box, orange box, into early March was 900%. That is a 10x. So in just a month, okay? Now going to today's time, I'm going to show you the similarities as well. I'm going to pull up a fib as well. I mean the RSI here. And before we bottomed out, the RSI went into extreme oversold. Even on the very bottom at the February 5th mark, it was still oversold there. Okay, so that's textbook. Now let me pull up today's time, see if we can find any similarities. Just like earlier, we mentioned here that we had a top in January. Right there. These were January time frames. And then it bottomed out again here on February the 3rd this time. Only 2 days of a difference. You can't get any more, similar than that. History does not repeat, but it rhymes. So we're maintaining right now a higher high and higher lows as per these red dots. So we're just missing a higher high next. Somewhere, let's say there, theoretically. If I pull up the RSI, guess what? We're oversold right there on the selling climax on February 3rd as well. So those are the similarities there as well. So where are we now compared to last year? So today's the 12th. We should be moving up into this like golden pocket area here at the 618 from the January time frame pull. And if I do that on this chart as well in today's time, that means we're heading here to the 4 zeros 1 2 3 mark. So I could adjust these just like somewhere in here. Then we're expected to get a higher low. Around the 0.5, and then we should be going up. This is what happened here last year as well. Up into the golden pocket, down to the 0.5, and then up we go after the February 20th time frame. So that would put us, if I put it right where it would be, it'd be like right there. Oops. Around the 20, so we're looking more like that. That would give like an exact, of course we don't play with exacts, but more or less like that. And as you see on this buying climax to selling climax, our price currently is between the 236 and the 382. That's a heavy discounted zone, heavy. We're currently at a 4 billion market cap on PEPE. I mean, this is, you either succeed right now and, you know, if you don't have any cash, I mean, I would hold. If you do have some spare cash, I would buy. But the market's in fear right now, so this is the best time to buy, you know. Just looking at the pure numbers, no emotions. Of course, it's harder to do than just say, and well, the best times are often when you're a little nervous because, well, you probably do feel that fear in the market, but those are often the best buying times because, yeah, buying low, selling high is the game. So I personally put in fresh capital that I haven't put in since 2023, over a year and a half ago. I'm playing these numbers, I'm playing the data, and that's how, you know, I play. No emotions attached. So what's next is this green box, similar to last year. And as I discussed, since 2017 and 2022 as well, the mid-February to the early March is always a bullish phase. So any day now, they could literally put in a news event and just send a chart. They've been accumulating ETH, BlackRock, as well as Bitcoin, and I think they're about ready to send it. Once they have enough, they're about to send it. So that's how the game works. They only send once they're ready and have everyone else buying at higher prices. So from this level to all-time high would be a 200% move. That's a 3x. Of course, I'm expecting to surpass all-time high to make new highs. So this box should be more like up here. Playing into the early March time frame until we get a noticeable correction. So that's only a 2-week play from today's time frame for a 3 to 5, maybe even a 6, 7x on an established meme on Coinbase, PEPE. So it's not financial advice, but I mean, I'm playing this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video if it's helped you. Subscribe to the channel. And until next time.